it's Heather. So you may have noticed a trend with everything in my life, if you've watched any of my other videos, that I kind of like things that are happy, like simple and happy. And when I think about watching the news or keeping up with current events, there's very little that is either simple or happy. Even just one of them, there's very little. Like with the whole election thing, I basically avoided anything newsy at all, like going into a store and seeing magazines. I would just not look at anything because I feel like and if anybody brought up politics, I'm just like, I guess I don't really have an opinion. It was just, oh my gosh, like a nightmare. And I guess election season is always that way. On a side note, how can someone be a politician? That's just beyond me. It's a completely different class of human being to do that. At least a different class of human being for me. I have no idea how someone could manage. Why would you want? Anyway, but the news in general, it's depressing, right? Is that is that the only thing that's interesting now? Is the depressing things? I mean, yes, there are, bits here and there of good news, and if it's a slow news day, then there's lots of good or, not completely depressing things. But when there's actual news, it's always really, sad or upsetting or depressing. I'm not desensitized to that sort of thing. I'm desensitized to swearing, as I've said in a previous video. But I cannot watch that sort of thing and just, let it go. Like, and violence in movies, violence on TV that's like real life violence. I don't watch the news. I never, ever, ever watch the news because it's just, it makes me sad every single time. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it for me. I don't know. Am I missing out? I'm probably missing out. Is it wrong to not be up to date with current events? I mean, you kind of hear things from people around you if you go out in public, but then is it wrong to not be up to date on all of that? I don't know. If you think it's wrong, let me know, and maybe I'll start watching the news. But it's just not something I enjoy doing. Even in in social media, when any event happens, like a celebrity dies or something, I completely avoid the internet until an appropriate time for that to be over, depending on who it is and how many of my friends really like that person. Everything is about that. Does that make me a bad person for not wanting to be involved in the rest of the world? Maybe. Is it bad to not want to include myself in other people's sad things? Let me know. Thank you. It was all like the little punk bands with the, guitar, bass, drums, and a singer, and sometimes keyboard or whatever. And now it's like the entire background music for these songs is created on a computer or, a board.